No doubt you've heard an old saying that money can't buy happiness. Well, I say that money can buy happiness. If money didn't buy happiness, then why does everyone want money? We go to college so we can get a job. We want a job so we can get money. We want money so we can spend it. Once you have money, you don't worry so much about money anymore. You have peace of mind. On the macro level, a higher gross domestic product usually means better education, lower child mortality, generally a better life, and in turn, measurably higher happiness, according to Tim Weber, business editor at BBC News. Money buys experiences, trips to see loved ones, and a chance to make memories together. Money can be given away to those in need to bring relief and bring happiness to them as well as yourself. Money can buy happiness. However, it cannot buy joy or the state of eternal happiness that only comes from dwelling with God. There is a problem with money, spent or given away. It is temporary. Think of inflation, the value of the dollar, stock markets, ups and downs, and job security. That's why money can buy happiness, because happiness is also temporary. Happiness is a complex, nebulous state that is fed by a transient, simple pleasures. We get temporary relief using money to pay the mortgage, bills, buy vacations, etc. Happiness is temporary and money is temporary. Does money always make us happy? Nope. There are many wealthy people that are unhappy. They can have ill health, divorce, wayward children, or sometimes very little meaning in life. Lottery winners often just ruin their own lives. Is it possible to be happy without money? Of course. Remote villagers in Nepal have no GDP, no education, zero cash, and sometimes very short lives. But they are very happy people. Many of us have toxic relationships with money. We hoard it or we spend it all. We may always be broke, spend money before we get it, make the minimum payment on the credit card. We may resent people that have money or those that are poor. We may think that money will solve all our problems. We either won't talk about money or lie about it, or the flip side, we may only be able to talk about nothing but money. We learn these attitudes from our parents. The way they felt about money and the way they handled money, it will usually be the same way that we feel about money. Financial psychologist Bradley Klontz calls this our money script, or our personal beliefs about money. Money scripts are typically unconscious, developed in childhood, and passed down from generation to generation within families and cultures. Money scripts are contextually bound and often only partially true. Money can validate us. Money can make us feel that we are somebody. Our emotions are tied up in money. Unfortunately, some of the most common emotions regarding money are fear, shame, and anger. However, we can overcome the toxic, emotional, here today, gone tomorrow relationship with money. We can keep money in the proper perspective. We can use money as a tool, not a status. It can be helpful to see money as a means to an end. It buys food, shelter, clothing, and protection for our family. It buys financial security and peace of mind. It can buy family vacations and experiences together. Try to visualize your life free from debt and free from the unhealthy and competitive feelings about money. The prophet Brigham Young counsels us. The possession of all the gold and silver in the world would not satisfy the cravings of the immortal soul of man. The gift of the Holy Spirit alone can produce a good, wholesome, contented mind. Instead of looking for gold and silver, look to the heavens and try to learn wisdom until you can organize the native elements to your benefit. Then and not until then will you begin to possess true riches. The author of the book, The More of Less, Joshua Becker, explains one simple financial solution to most problems: buy less. This means more money for paying down debt and more money to save. Reduced expenses can mean flexibility in working hours or a choice of a job. He states that happiness from luxury is short-lived, fleeting, and can never satisfy. Your heart will always desire more, and your income will never match your thirst. Instead, an intentional decision to live with less will provide an inner space for contentment in your life. A good resource for financial learning, workshops, and financial calculators is the Family Finances page on the Provident Living website. There are many such apps and online budgeting from various sources on the web. You will be blessed by following the time-tested advice from our modern-day prophets. Pay your tithing, live within your means, have a budget, build savings, give generously, and make financial goals and plans. You can start with just 4 simple changes. First, work on some emergency savings, at least $500. Second, make a payment plan for debt. Try the debt snowball plan or a similar method. Third, create a budget and stick to it. And fourth, simplify your finances. Use automatic payments, online banking, and banking apps. Your takeaway for today about money is to remember that yes, money can buy temporary happiness, but it cannot buy true riches or everlasting joy. The only way this can be obtained is through obedience and personal worthiness. The treasures in heaven will be the only treasures that last.